in the mix with TJ Uhaul. Hey y'all, hey! Still trying to get myself together. I've been trying to do this particular video for a year. Y'all don't believe that. But yeah, that was the issue. How y'all doing? I'm trying to get this overlay off. The overlay for the underlay. It's been a while since I've been on StreamYard. Hey! Hey y'all, hey! I don't know who's gonna join me on this video, but this gonna be a long one, and it's gonna be a long one because I want it to be a long one. I've been going through a lot, and what I'm going through right now is moving. I'm sitting here in a Uhaul van, and I wanted to get a taste of the van life. So let me just say, this is a testament to tiny house living, tiny house on wheels, THOW, all that good stuff. I've been fascinated since my girlfriend taught me out to it, my bestie. Showed me tiny houses. When we were trying to go to a party and we changed our minds and decided being in that Chicago Hawk with the short skirts on wasn't the best idea for us ladies of a particular age. So we went on. I was a little disappointed, but then she showed me tiny house. Like, oh man, you gotta see these. You gotta see these. It's like tiny house. What is that? And I've been hooked ever since. I've been looking at all kinds of videos in the tiny house world. And ultimately, I would like to move into a not van, but bus, and totally turn it into my house. But with the van, while I had it in my possession, me moving, it gave me a very good excuse to pack and purge a lot of stuff. Why? Because if I want to live tiny, I got to get rid of the right stuff. So what I did, I very strategically put these in this band that I wanted. And I did it and finally got to the point where, Naomi, right now, you have everything in your band that you wanted right now except for the photos because I got my photos in storage. I took some stuff already to storage, but outside of my tote that has the photos in it, I wouldn't cry about nothing else that's in that store. Like I literally could drive off right now with what I have and I would be happy. And I wanted to find out, how would that be actually living in it? So the past 2 days, I did sleep in it. So I'm sitting here on my bed that I made out of a futon thing that I bought for my grandbabies when they came to visit. I ended up putting the futon on top of 3 totes. Totes. 3 totes. Storage totes that are like industrial kind of tough. So it can hold my 300 pounds. And so 3 of them lined up with me on my futon. When I went to bed, I was able to put this up, private. Nobody could see through. This is my back. That's just my couch. And then I went to bed. And let me tell you, I loved it. I loved it. I love it so much that I really do want to go this route. I really want to do it. But one tiny problem. I ain't nowhere close to purging it to where I'm living a minimal life and lifestyle. Anyway, thank you for the 2 people who showed up. I ain't gotta have 1,000 in check, but if you feel me, let me know. Holler if you hear me. Hey, loving my hair, my gardening BFF. You mad too? I've been going through a lot. And, I've been missed. I'm gonna tell you all about why I went MIA. It had a lot to do with my medical scare. I think God was just trying to scare me straight. He's really trying to get me away from these computers and up out to be around and about with people and get out of this reclusive life that I found myself trapped in. Not trapped, but just gradually accepting that existence when really that's not my personality. I'm a people person. I've always been that. And reclusive wasn't my, it's not really my personality, but that is exactly how I was living. So this video is dedicated, excuse me, to everything that was going on in terms of how I got here to the point where I have to move. I have to move because I have a storm bucket landlord that was so greedy. He, instead of me getting credit for paying my rent on time every month, he was literally robbing me, taking $50 of my rent, applying it to a fine for the first month that I was late. And I was late because I was out of town. I had a death in the family and I was out of town. So I didn't make it back in time to pay that particular month rent on time. But it wasn't like he didn't give his rent. He got his rent as soon as I got back in town, which was like 3 days later. Come on, $50 fine. I told him I didn't want to pay that fine. Could we work something out or could we negotiate paying that on paper? No negotiation. And what he was doing was taking that $50 out my rent and then applying it to the fine. That made me be short on the rent. And that continued month after month without me even knowing until December, where I got a 5-day notice and I had to leave. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. Here I am, I'm paying my rent on time, or so I think. And this man is helping himself for $50 every month because he paid $50 the first time out my rent and continue to do so because each month I will end up being $50 short. And that's wrong. So I'm so glad that I paid in money, which proved that I wasn't short on my rent. But in fact, he was doing exactly what I said he did. And so I just want to get up under his lordship. Hi, Joshua Campbell, Gabriel. Welcome to the chat. You new? Well, let me just go ahead and get the disclaimers over since you're new, just in case anybody else don't know. I was part of a messy sector. Well, not involuntarily part of it, but over here we don't do messy. If you're a hot mess, no messiness as a cyber harassment, this video is not for you. Over here, if you're allergic to gaining knowledge, critical thinking, growing foods and land, survival and shit hit the fan, tiny living, few curse words every now and then, and keeping it real, this channel is not for you. Also, I'm legal, and on this channel, I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Illinois Department of Public Health, medical cannabis registered qualified patient. So on this channel, we are cannabis friends. So that being said, anybody got a little something, want to put in the air while we do this chat? I also might want to get a pen and paper because I will be dropping some gems as far as life in general and my journey to move. Moving is not easy for me. Moving ain't easy for me. It's always been traumatic. I don't like change when it comes to things like that. And so it's always difficult for me to handle that whole situation. And so that's part of what attracts me to the tiny living. And and it's also, a goal that I'm trying to achieve. So this video, I don't want nobody to misconstrue that I came into, a whole bunch of money. No, I didn't. Actually, this is accumulation over time. And I just wanted to share with you. I had the kick to share with you prior to today. But I'm telling you, I got disrupted by my family that much that I couldn't, for a whole year, I couldn't do it. Like, no matter what day I tried or planned to do it, something would happen where they would just pop up. And so really part of the reason why I'm moving is that my family's complete lack of respect for my space and time. I don't want nobody. I thought being walking distance from my loved ones was going to be a good thing, but that turned out to be really a nightmare for me because I couldn't really plan to do anything. I didn't want my loved ones in the video with me. It wasn't nothing personal, but part of the reason why I came to social media wasn't to get 1,000 views and have all these people, and I did gain a certain level of popularity and subscribers and everything, but I was sharing a different part of my body and not the rest, which was I have fibromyalgia, and I have to deal with that every day. And it ain't going away. I've been dealing with it for 23 years. I was diagnosed in 2000. I came on here because I got tired of being invisible. When you have invisible illnesses, people treat you in a way that if they knew that you had the condition, they wouldn't. Like I've had issues with bus drivers who pull the ramp up. Just because you don't see me with a wheelchair or a mobility device don't mean I don't need the ramp. That's just FYI for the record. Even able-bodied people who don't have any illnesses, are entitled to the ramp. But I've got into a whole thing, with the bus driving company to the point where I filed a complaint against them. We actually went to hearing and everything because they was, in my opinion, discriminating against my rights to be accommodated. And then when I do find out the rules, come to find out the policy is the ramp is for anybody. You don't even have to be disabled. Anybody who needs the ramp can use the ramp. But people making decisions for themselves that only the ramp was for wheelchair people, people with power chairs or something. That's crazy. This is why the government don't tell you that. Um, they don't tell you what a mobility device is. They allow you to define what that is. But people all the time assume and don't know what that is. With me, you can't see what it is. Only lately have I been accommodated because I walk with a cane now. Before that, people didn't even know. How could you know? You can't see fibromyalgia. My other disability, attention deficit disorder. You can't see ADD. Also, you can't see pain. That's the problem. Things that you can't see are hard for people to understand. So I came to social media to be visible, to become visible, to be that. I didn't want to be invisible any longer. I want to speak out. And I did try to join groups. I even got kicked out of fibromyalgia group. That's a whole nother story. But I didn't want a situation where I was coming on like what I encountered in the fibromyalgia group. Everybody coming on there complaining about their pain. I get it. I do understand why you go there because you need somebody who understands. But after a while, you just keep coming back. That can be very depressing. So I just didn't like the fibromyalgia group. So I just wanted to come out here and be made of, where I talk about the things that I like to do with the gardening. That's what I'm into. Um, how I gained popularity, shaking my butt. That's really not me. People that having the expectation of having me doing that all the time, not knowing that I was disabled. That was really things I was doing on a whim. That they challenging. That 3 minutes on a video is nowhere near close to the real life you have to live in chronic pain. So this 3 minutes it might be, short to y'all, but it's a eternity to me. And I would have to explain, look, I can't do it. I can't keep taking it out. I can't. No, I don't have a video you can have. So it's because I have challenges. I'm not able to do what normal people do. Like normal people can just reach back. Right now, I have shoulder, rotator cuffs, pins, both of them. Repetitive tasks. That's what cause it or aggravate it, and it hurts. I can't reach up to braid my hair or comb my hair, groom it. Kind of work. That's depressing when you can't do the same things you used to do. Once a time, you need that mobility, and you gotta switch your life up and adjust to the losses. It's depression. It's depressing. Joshua, you said you like my voice. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be expecting those kind of compliments because I hate those words. Anyway, this this video is dedicated to the haul. I have accumulated stuff that I didn't get rid of. Why? Because I borrowed it. I never even used it, or I was in the use. I'm using it actively all the time, and I wanted to tell you about it. That they were wins, and they work for me, and they may work for you. So let's just start with lights went out. My power went out. I was even without power. One of the things that I'm into is energy efficiency. So I had an energy efficiency package come to me, and this is what I want to tell y'all. Y'all know I was pursuing solar. People who follow me for a while, they would know that I was pursuing the field of solar. And this is a package sent by Amarin. And what I want to tell y'all, everybody, with the utility companies are mandated by law now to help you get more energy efficient. So every way possible, when people ask me, what is the first thing you need to do? or learn about solar, become energy efficient. That's the first thing. So this tip included the tubing for pipes that help reduce how hard your uh, hot water, cold water gotta work because it's insulating the pipes. That's tubing that came. So this is a kit that you can order from Amazon. And Simply Concerned is the power strip, which that's what I'm using right now to power up everything in this van. I don't know if it'll be able to reach so you can see it. Because I got a lot of gadgets hooked up to it. Because I'm the gadget girl. But this is it right here. That's the power strip. And also, along with the power strip, they sent a bunch of LED bulbs. If you don't already have LED bulbs in your house, you need to equip your whole house with it. These are energy efficient light bulbs that will reduce the power you use your daily living. Now, I got into it with my landlord. That's one reason why I'm moving, because he's a jerk. And when we had to, I get Section 8, and we had Section 8 inspection because I'm moving. He came in here and he was just so sure he was going to come in and find the house a disaster, and that, he would be able to not have to pay me my uh, security deposit back. He was trying to nitpick, talking about the light bulb, the light switch. That's why it's not working, because of the bulbs. I was like, man, I put brand new bulbs in there. And even if I had 6 more on standby that I got free from Amarin. I was so glad the Section 8 inspector was there to cut them off. That's what we call normal wear and tear, because he was trying to pick it a blind and had one flat out. And I just, all I got to say, he was on my nerves. But anyway, the other thing that came with this is a shower head that low pressure, low flow rate that saves you energy on your water bill. And it can be installed to save your shower bill. So in your city near you, you should call your energy company and see if they have some type of energy kit that you can get, or even energy incentives or tips towards things that will make your house more energy efficient, like different type of toilet or light fixture. It'll be available with your electric company or utility company. Anyway, now I can finally take that out the box. Toss the box. That has been cluttering up my house for a long time. Wait for me to get around to it. People who follow me in the past, they know I had around to it. Me getting around to it, waiting on me procrastinating all the time. Well, now this is me getting around to doing this haul, which was always planned to be in my house, but since it ain't in my house, it's in my Uhaul. I'm calling it my longest haul in the Uhaul. That's how I came up with it. So now that could go out of the, that go to the whole kit. This is what you get. And right now, my company, Amarin, is also offering the thermostat. Electronic thermostat is on the way. I already have a programmable thermostat installed in my place, in the house. I did that myself, so I don't wait on somebody else to help me do things like that. I'm that girl. I'm that kind of girl that just starting stuff on my own. But anyway, that's on the way. It's a programmable thermostat. It's good to have an up-to-date thermostat to control your heating costs. In the wintertime, it's wintertime now, and that's going to be an issue. Anyway, to get this out, I have to toss this now that I've done that part on my video. So that's what this gonna be. The whole thing gonna be purging the stuff that I should have been purging and got rid of, but didn't because I was waiting for myself to do it. I don't know if I did it around to it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, this is my getting around to it. I finally got around to doing it. So next on this around to it video is that's not good. All right, we're gonna talk about this print. It's something that including StreamYard. Engages in that I don't like. One of the things is a trend when we are in this perpetual state of having to be in a subscription situation, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm old school. I've been a techie. I'm very tech savvy. I was a technical support person in a career. So you can't just tell me anything when it comes to technology. And I'm sick of all these companies that have you in a subscription situation. And then even when you cancel it, they come in and still charge you your credit card. I'm used to having apps. You buy an app and you're done with it. You don't have to keep paying for it the rest of your life. StreamYard is it's a good program, but it's not worth having to pay for it the rest of my life. And I feel like they should offer a version that you buy, that you own, that you don't have to be in the subscription status. If I'm explaining, the same thing is a problem with the other technology. Whether it's, in my opinion, being super greedy by trying to control the ink in their ink cup. I'm explaining. I'm using my camera. Whew. All right, so now let's talk about this. I used to swear by brother when it came to printers. When people ask me, well, what kind of printer do you recommend? I always get one that you can get all 4 colors with the cartridges. Because HP was notorious, HP and Canon was notorious for giving you those cartridges that had all the colors in one. And so if you ran out of one color, you had to buy the whole cartridge again at the cost of $30, $40 per cartridge. That's ridiculous, especially when I know what ink costs. And brother obviously don't want you to know how cheap ink really is. And they want you locked in that perpetual state of subscription. So here I go buying me for the first time, buying the printer directly from them. Usually, I catch a sale somewhere like Best Buy or Office Depot or something. This time I bought it directly from their website. Okay, I figured everything cool. Everything fine. Damn, print well. It's a good little workout horse. I done had it couple years now. But when I first got it, I was trying to find cheaper cartridges because I didn't want to have to keep paying the prices I was paying for inkjet cartridges. That annoys me. So I want to show y'all. Here's a package of ink that I had bought, thinking that I was going to just refill these cartridges from Brother in a bottle of ink like that. That'll last you a year. Well, I mean, if you print like me, I print on a regular basis, not quite as much as like a business, but for personal use, enough to justify investing in ink refill for my ink cartridges. However, obviously, Brother don't like that idea, and they want to go the way of the world and everything else. It's to control your ink. I was outraged when they would not allow me to do that. They said you can't add ink. This is more ink. This is years ago. Just show you how long I've been re-inking and re-inking cartridges. This is it's another cartridge kit. You know, you can see the syringe, and I would simply just take the cartridge that I had and refill it over and over again. No big deal. Well, now can't do that. Now, Brother, this is a new cartridge right here, and now Brother is engaging in that same goofy behavior where they want you to be in a subscription and be in a perpetual state of you having access to my credit card on a monthly basis. I don't like that. So when I wasn't using as much, well, guess what? You didn't have my credit card access. How about I did actually get a letter from them stating that if I don't provide them a credit card, the cartridges will stop working. I said, what? Are you crazy? Are you freaking kidding me? And how is that? How is that possible? Because you look right there on this cartridge. You'll see a little chip right there. Now they have installed chips on their cartridges so that if you decide to re-ink it, refill it, it'll stop working. And in my case, if you stop paying them with a credit card, so write this down. No company should have the power to extort you for anything. But you know what? I just went on. I gave into it. I went on because I needed to print. I'm not going to keep arguing with them. And now they just helped me make the decision as far as them as a company. I will not be buying no more Brothers printers that have ink cartridges that have a chip. That chip means they can control your printer. So if you don't feel like paying them and you find another company who's got generic cartridges that work just fine in your printer, you won't even have that option no more because they want you to only be in a subscription to them. That's insulting to me. This cartridge alone, the black, costs you $16. This ink right here got all the colors. All the colors, including 2 bottles of black. Okay? This will last you more than a year. I mean, if you're anything like me. And the whole box, the whole entire box, for all the colors plus 2 refills in black, $10. $10 for the ink. So they're getting over. They're ripping you off big time by forcing you to only use their ink. So their logic and theory is, well, we're saving the environment. Fewer cartridges in the landfill. That's a fewer cartridge line. Because here go me after a year of being in a subscription. Here are the boxes that's accumulated with their cartridges. How is that saving the environment? When I got to be sent a whole new cartridge with a new box, new ink, new ink. How is that saving? This is not keeping the cartridge out the landfill. What it is doing is keeping you having to buy their product for the rest of your life for this printer. That's wrong to me. To me, that's so morally wrong. It's not even funny. So that's my tip to you as a person who has had a home office for years. And I know that now with COVID, anybody trying to go back to work, and a lot of people are having careers or hybrid work situations where they work part of the time from home. And you might have to invest in a printer to do your job in ink. I'm going to tell you now, after what I went through, steer clear of any cartridge that has a chip to read the pages, tell how many pages you printed out. That's a problem. I don't want nobody charging me for ink by the page. That business model is all wrong. You should be able to, as a consumer, once I buy the printer, and I make a decision as a consumer to put whatever ink I want to in that machine, that's to be my prerogative. And it's not. So I'm annoyed, and I was going back and forth with brother on that. That's interesting. But these cartridges was accumulating, and I'm like, how's that saving any money? This is more paper than you need just to ship it to me. More plastic than you need because you're shipping it individually. So no, you're not gonna convince me that that's better, and then it's convenient because you in a subscription. No, it's not convenient to have to keep having $15 to $20 taken out of my money every month, even whether I use it or not, and then get threatened with not being able to use it at all if I don't come up with the credit card. That's some crazy stuff, and I literally have me on recording with the company, have them on recording. I said, don't you know that's extortion? That's extortion. You literally are extorting me. If I don't use your ink, your printer is not going to work. Y'all better think about that AI. I don't think no printing company should have the right to do that. With it. Can you imagine? I'll give you an example. Can you imagine buying a car and then the gas station can tell you can't drive the car unless you use the gas from mobile? When you be pissed off, that's some crazy shit. Hey, George, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Yeah, so I'm going to collect all these cartridges that they supposedly save in the environment, and I'm going to go to Office Max. I'm not sure which one it is. Office Max or Office Depot. One of them offer a recycling credit, $3 each for each one of these cartridges. So to me, that's a nice little piece of change that I can have that I've been procrastinating on it. Why? Just didn't get around to it. And now that I'm moving, no more reason to keep on procrastinating. The reasoning is gone. Justification is over. See, yeah, they put in a package and try to make it seem like they are friendly to the earth. But no, you creating just as much trash and waste. All you did is make sure you continually get credit for your ink. Ink is the most disposable part of your printer. Why should I make that more than what it is? Because you want to have that money every month coming to you. To me, it's crazy. So yeah, I done took out all the cartridges now. And take them up to Office Depot and get a credit. Get a credit for the cartridge. Because this right here, this subscription don't keep these cartridges out the landfill. Okay? It keeps brother having a check coming every month, but it don't help. That's a lie. Because look at all this over packaging for each part. They're not saving nothing. They just making sure you are the dum dum. They have to keep on paying the ink. Yeah, okay, here goes the letter right here. Without an active valid credit card file, your printer will not be able to print using this subscription card. What? Not up on time. That's extortion. That's extortion. And of course, they don't give you no option because they don't want you to have no other option. But you're happy with the subscription. I'm not happy with it because some months I print 200, some months I print 2 pages. Some months I print no pages. So I don't want to be charged every month regardless of whether I print pages or not. That's the problem. All right. So we threw with all those boxes that been hanging around, Lord. I'm ashamed of that. They just sit around collecting. Just collecting. So I've been collecting too. All these spinner cartridges. Make a little pit stop to Office Depot or wherever. I probably need to call around before I go out. Because you can, I do know this about brother. And it's not just brother. It's any. If you get the name brand like brother, that's not a knockoff. You gotta have the brother or the name brand on it. They will take those cartridges back. They do exactly. So you can't take a knockoff. That's a knockoff cartridge. Brother. But you can take the name brand cartridges and get a store credit. Okay, that's it. I finally figured out that one. That piled up. That's the kind of stuff I collect and don't mean to, don't want to. That wasn't my intention, but you know. Now I'm purging it because I'm moving. I want to get away. So yeah, speaking of purge, I want to get away. If you got a landlord like mine, who just greedy for no reason. Like, wow. He find any excuse to tax me. Um, because Apple was another one of those subscriptions that you love to jump on your credit card even after you got rid of them, or so you thought they come in the back door and still get automatic charges through PayPal and or Google Pay. So you have to keep an eye out on that. Must be cussed about that because Apple caused my rent check to bounce 1 month. I wasn't expecting an Apple uh, charge, and they helped themselves to the $6, and my rent check bounced. So my landlord charged me $32. I was so pissed at that. I said, you might want to change banks because I bank at Fidelity, and I don't get those charges. I don't have no bank fees, no charges. In fact, they even refund my ATM fees. So that's the only kind of banking institutions I will ever deal with. Okay, the ones that don't charge no fees. So I suggest you look into that. You can feed to them. There are banks that operate with no fees or financial institutions. Fidelity is one of them. Okay, they tired of it. And my family gets frustrated with me because I don't want them to just come in, throwing away my boxes, and they don't understand why I'm saving the boxes. Well, I was saving it just for this video. Now it's done. Now that's gonna go get traded in for some credit so I can buy some more ink. Okay. All right, that was the important thing I wanted to talk about with ink cartridges. So in the future, you in the market to buy a printer, you gotta buy a printer for your home office. Avoid all printers that put all the colors in the same cartridge. That's always gonna be a nightmare because if you run out of yellow, you gotta buy the whole cartridge. Most people use black more so than any other color. So why would you want to be in a situation where just one color go out? You gotta pay a whole another $30 for the whole cartridge. That's ridiculous. So as a long-time tech person using technology in home office situation, steer clear of printers. I have to care how good the deal is for that printer. am so sorry, y'all. Before I start this video, one of the things I should have made sure of that my laptop got a full 100% charge. So, my laptop died. Hey, Dwayne, I'll be right back in the office. I'll check out the replay. Okay, cool. I'm glad you completely. But I'm continuing on. I'm sorry, I lost all my people that I did have. Um, yeah, girl, I am moving to somebody else. When you relocate to another state, it's going I'm slow relocated to another state. Loving my hair, Wisconsin. My son is a caregiver. I mean, I feel good. Yeah, that nigga, my life is thank you for coming on back. And I got cut off at the part when I was talking about the don't be deceived, don't let people come. And you find a prayer of one of the people you can do if they have separate prayer heart. You know what exactly? If you got about 10 years past this one prayer, that one company that I used to try myself on, recommend to everybody, it's what. And now brother has stated in the yeah. And so I collected a lot of cards. My collections in my house was annoying and annoying my son because I had some of the collection in the car. But it's my car, so I should be able to collect it as I wanted to collect in my car. And they wasn't figuring out, they couldn't figure out, because they couldn't figure out why I'm collecting these things. Um, I'm explaining. I'm in the process of moving. I collect these things sometimes just because I was procrastinating, forgot that I had them, then realized I had collected as much. Like these, I just wanted to go and get this is a whole bunch of money right here because these packages that are more regular, you can go and get credit. You can recycle them, get store credit, and also people or other places like that. And so, why not do it? Now, this is a nice thing. Nice piece of time that I be giving back to be able to apply to something else, like another printer. Because I would love to another printer that is, has a chip where they can control my printer that I don't keep buying your printer. That's a problem. So now, moving on. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a bad printer. So I'm trying to code, type, tap, and code. I really practice then all the stuff that I cared about the most. I got to the point where I realized, and I needed to go through this process because it's kind of painful that I used to have to leave the painful to navigate. First, because I have five in my house, and just the physical aspect of it is a nice thing. Anytime you have five in my house, you know, anytime people are especially out of it, you want to experience it. I'm that kind of pain. There's the thing. You see it. Like I said, it's earlier thing to do that. I came to this platform to stop being invisible. I'm tired of people who can't see my disability. how you treat them. All I was a consumer of video. I didn't create these. Oh, I was a consumer of videos. I didn't create videos. And that's what I was doing. It was so related to technology. Okay? I want to figure out what part I need. I want to see what I like to design and back together. That's other people think on the game. And I, you know, go from there. So I had a different need or desire when I began to YouTube channel. And it never was to get famous. It happened. And so I'm a fool because I am a technique. I told you in the beginning, I knew the game was in the internet. So I wasn't working to have my image on the internet or in the music of getting famous or any way. So what happened to me that made me bring my face on into this platform and actually be present is that I had a gun put up to my head. And I thought that was going to be my last day. I had an epiphany, of course, in that moment, you know, what's one last time? Second, that shit is going to you see um, it happened to me, and it woke me up. It's a good, because if you going to be in pain all the time, you don't set up here while in your pain to the point where now you don't go nowhere and you don't do nothing. And not going nowhere and not doing nothing didn't stop the pain. So it's like, okay, you got to be a pain no matter what. You guys will have some fun in between all that. So I decided to incorporate some fun into my life. And I started doing the work that was fun at the beginning. And the people who did watch me at the beginning, you know, whatever it is, um, the problem with that though is that if gay people process to do all this, they can't see that. So that's why I created the name. That's why TV was the first and I was basically how they felt on Saturday TV. I created Name because I wanted people to get to know the side of me that I really am. I'm very techy, I'm a bad boy. And so I'm explaining some of the stuff that I have met and seen within my house. And I'm sorting out here in the van because I feel like this van is a good idea to organize. And this has been very, very helpful. I've been able to tear down everything that I had, that I collected, and get rid of, and just kept what I absolutely love having and wanted to keep. And I'm sharing that with you with my next have, want to keep, as far as things that I've bought in my life, you know, for you personally. So now, up to the next day, I wore this thing and I said, wherever I go, people stop and say, people say something. Oh, that's me. What's this? What is that? What is that? Well, what that is the side effect. It has to be here too. Now, I've seen some people in the advertisement put it out in the way so you can put your tag on there This is very well constructed, and I say that because I have, as a graduate brain, I have been using a cell phone, smartphone, tablet holder, and this one is really raw. I'm just saying how many times you use boxes contain a broken um, camera holder that came with that. This is the original. The original one. I was very happy, but for some reason the part that broke always broke the part that held the camera. And of course, because you got $1,000 camera, you don't want the part that holds the camera to not use that now. And it's funny when you see the device take a cover because the screen is broke on here, it's not working. And, so that was the man used. And apparently I wasn't the only one in the environment. So they gave me like an upgrade, which is universal phone by Vivo. Everywhere I go, people ask me about it. What is it? That's free. That's also the reason why I kept this box. I kept the boxes so I can tell you this is your one thing. And if you're down to it, you feel me? That's around 2 inches. Okay? These, I have bought so many of each one. All these are going to become garbage when I talk about it. But I thought these were great at first until they didn't. They're not reaching my way. They just always for some reason I could never understand the part that holds the phone will break. That's the aspect of it is break. And so after I would have collectively the next piece with not that don't come out of the work. So they came up with the upgrade. And their upgrade is that here's some of the things that we rubber coating goes all the way up to your whole neck. So that was an improvement. And then here, there's a little mounting piece connects to the neck piece. They included that too because all these other versions work like that. I said, wow, but even here, I thought they was pretty down to put some weak screws here. And people don't be doing that before. So apparently, somebody missing two keys, they include that part of the design. So now that's all one piece is to the screws, multiple pieces. And so that makes it more sturdy and it makes it more secure as far as the neck. So I love that. We love that a lot. And I just get about it. How many times I bought this same old thing over each time, replacing the part that holds the phone. And I also want to demonstrate why this thing is this is that particular the time that I Because if you got your phone in a mouth like this, and you record a video, for example, and you need to have something to use the phone as a phone. I like having a cookie type situation so that I can use the phone. They break. They get to be break. So that's the thing. That's the best thing. This could be a thing. But it's a whole collection of same cars and kept breaking over and over. So I just realized that I feel nothing. I accumulate a whole collection of broken children. And I started to understand why they get tired. But they used to make it to they form that I fell in love with. All the same time. This is cookies and cookies. But this is gone to me. I don't know how to do that because you have to have a friend and a tight the whole thing. Okay? So, I love it because it was cookies. But guess what? This part is the part that is every the top part is good. What's the, you know, what you want to be doing this after you start worrying about this thing, not going to so everything about me is good. That should be to me all one piece rather than two pieces. There should be metal from the thing, not plastic, so they won't break. If you don't want to use those $1,000 phones, so you can just share them with me. They will prove that because you can get this manual one, look at it here. They solve the problem. So now the new ones, they come with math. This that piece right here, that's a math. You put the math on the back of your device, or you got a put on the device, wireless on the device, and you put it on the airplane. But just these little people in here, and it stays on until you actually very good. Love that. That's the feeling. This is a product. This company ever come across this video. Shout out to D-Line. This is you need to set up a influencer deal or sponsorship. Because everywhere I go, I just need everywhere. People ask me if I can share and talk with them. They can't use it all the time. I recommend you guys use the hands taking over time. Because actually change it. When people wonder like, well, you hurt all the time? Oh, no. Yes, I hurt all the time. Sometimes your hurt only comes in some certain activity. If I hold so much in my ear, that hurts. It hurts all the time. doing some working in corporate America on the phone. I accumulated issues. Anyway, anyway, we done with that. Okay. Um, all right. Y'all know I'm doing all that. So come back to the box and thank you for that. I think I can leave all the work and just so I can slow down. But this how many times I bought that same thing. Down there, I read it. You just how come I don't do videos done? My mic is low. Oh, good. That's just bad, but I don't even know how to make that higher. Okay. Is that better? Are you still there, Jewel? Is that better? Might be cool, but y'all know I'm still just learning the Mac. Let me see. It's all the way up full volume. Okay, so I don't know. Is that better, Mike? I mean, Jewel, is it better? I'm not sure. Okay, and whoever's still in the audience, can you tell me if the mic is still low? Jewel says the mic is low. Can you hear me? Is it better? Is it clear? Is it not? I came up closer. Maybe that was it. Anyway, moving on. As far as the hall goes. As I say, this is the longest haul because I'm trying to purge my U-Haul because I'm moving. I'm moving because I hate my landlord and I'm not getting along with my family. So that being said, I had to do a lot of packing and purging. So a lot of this stuff that I took for granted that was sitting around the house, that really wasn't in the way in the house. Is in a way when you packing and purging. You gotta depend on other people to help you pack. They want to know why the heck is you holding on to all them boxes? Well, that's why. I wanted to be able to demonstrate, tell you the name of the company because I wouldn't necessarily remember the name of the gadget, whatever that gadget may be. And sometimes from China, there'll be no name. But this particular company is B-Land. And everywhere I go, somebody is asking me about that product. They think it's neat, it's cool. So B-Land, you need to holler at me for an affiliate deal because You could be selling. You could be selling more product if you did that. Because I'm telling you, everybody asked me for it. All right. Now, what's next? Now, here's a gadget I never opened. And what that is a fingerprint. A fingerprint lock. I was so exasperated with my family. I was sick of them violating my privacy and my space in my home. And I got a fingerprint lock to eliminate all that. So this lock is by fingerprint, forced fingerprint. And I plan to install it myself because I'm a techie. I like those kind of things. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. So I can't tell you much about the product except that I'm excited to have it because I want to control my door access by fingerprint. And I got the idea from a blind friend I had. Oh man, I didn't know this song came on. This one definitely gonna give me a copyright. We already went through that. Okay, so moving right along. This gonna end up going with me. I wanted to install it at this place, but since tomorrow is my last day here, we won't be doing it at this place. We'll be doing this on the new place I go to. So that is the smart home door lock that I purchased to gain back my privacy from my family. This is why I fell out with my family. I don't like the complete lack of respect for my time and my energy. I mean, look, for example, my family blowing my phone up while I'm doing this video. I can't get through one video without doing, some kind of something. Don't have nothing to do with me, just something to do with them. Okay. The other gadgets I want to speak on in this haul is this nightlight. Now, folks, some of y'all know I've been going through something. I've been going through a thing. My lights was out. I was living without lights. And it wouldn't be so bad except that it was cold. When it got too cold, I ended up having to go stay with my sister a couple of nights. But anyway, I was fully prepared to live off the grid. You know why? Because I have solar panels, and I'm sick of paying the light company the high light bills that we have. I'm sick of it. I really want to get off the grid. So when the power went out, I didn't go, oh my God, the power's off. I was like, I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna survive. So one of the things I purchased is these little lights, and I'm gonna tell you, it's the best investment ever. This is better than any kind of candle you think you might have. You can put these under your cabinet. You can put them in your bathroom for the nightlight. Matter of fact, even when my power came back on, this is still the nightlight in my bathroom. I took the nightlight out. The nightlight I had stayed plugged in the wall and is using, electricity from the wall all the time. On the other hand, this one, you can recharge it So yeah, you charge it once. You can turn the light out so you can see the charge receptacle. Okay, you can see it's rechargeable, and that's the micro USB. You charge it one time, this thing lasts forever. I have not had to charge it again since I bought it, and I had three of them. So it came in a box with three. You get three of them, and I put one in the bathroom. I put one at the front door. So the light only comes on when you get up to the front door in the motion, you know. So you're saving on power. You ain't going through batteries, and it's easily rechargeable in your wall. Love, love, love. Plus, this is magnet. I didn't even know that part because when I went to take the one off my door, that's how I found out this piece is magnet. When my power came back on, I went to take this piece off my door, and that's a magnet. So you can have it on your refrigerator. Okay. This I love, love, love. This is one of my best buys. It saved my neck, saved my life. When I had no lights and power, I was able to turn to these and get through the day. So I don't know what, and it's another reason why I say the boxes. See, made in China, but ain't no name brand. See, they not caught up in name brands. They caught up in functionality. So it ain't no name. The stuff I can tell you is wireless motion nightlight. Okay, this is a lifesaver. When my power went out, it saved my life. Okay, this is another box I could go away. Now that I've said that, so yeah, if you have a problem with me and my home, skedaddle. Because I didn't come on here to entertain. I just share my life, share some things that might be helpful to you. Hopefully, these are some tidbits that could be helpful to you. And no, I'm not going to condense it down into 5 minutes because you can't pay attention or you can't hold attention for longer than 5 minutes. I ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, moving is a hard thing. It never is easy. It was never easy. It was not easy when I had my health and strength. I don't have my health and strength. And oh my God, y'all, it rained cats and dogs for the last 4 days. And I was just totally frustrated, because I couldn't really move things in or out like I wanted to. It's raining. I didn't want to damage. You see, I got a lot of tech stuff. I don't want to damage my tech stuff being in the rain and muddy and leaves and all that stuff. It was just a hot, holy mess. You said everything, even the trash, it's hard. So I did not say I left anything that did help me. Good luck, sis. So yeah, I'm at the point where what's in this van, that's all I want. Once I got everything into this van that I wanted out of my house, I looked at my house a whole different way. I said, you know what? That's a lot of accumulation. And guess what? Getting rid of all that stuff, even if you don't take it with you. Now I got a new problem. I don't take it with me, but if I leave it here, that would be a hot mess. I'll probably get charged for it. The landlord probably be pissed if I left it behind, but I don't want it. So now it's not just, it's a hard problem just moving all this stuff. Now it's a problem with the stuff that I don't want. I don't want to move. I don't want to move it. Really, I'm real tempted at this moment to drive off in just this car. Just call Uhaul, said, look, I'm getting ready to do my move. I don't want the storage. I'm gone. But I don't want to leave no mess behind with them like that either. So I'm trying to do this in a dignified manner, in a dignified way. And it's been hard. It's been hard. You know, I didn't have no food. I lost all my food because I didn't have no power. You know, and no power, you know, that slows things down and trying to move because it's hard to do. You know, well, I did what I could. I adapted the way, actually, in my opinion, the way God intended. I did everything in the daytime and took my ass to bed at night. Yeah. But it was hard. It was hard. It was hard because, you know, here with no electricity means I didn't have heat. So that was the hardest part. It got cold. The temperatures dropped. First few days wasn't no biggie. I was ready to challenge the electric company. Because I even asked my son, look, you know, my solar battery is working to charge up everything I need to charge. I want to get rid of my refrigerator. I don't even want to move that. Because my solar battery charges everything I normally use in the course of a day. And that being said, I don't need to run a refrigerator 24 hours if I really ain't using it like that. And I be seeing in the tiny homes and stuff all the time the domestic refrigerator. Now I know I'm gonna get something like that. Something that's short, portable, pull out the cabinets. I've seen them where you just pull out the cabinet. I'd much rather have that. Because I don't have, you know, especially if you go into a plant-based lifestyle, you don't have all that stuff you need to refrigerate. So yeah, I would eliminate refrigerator. I don't think I'm moving that with me. All right, next up is the gadgets. They came along with entering into the Mac world. I found out the hard way how hard it is to get files moving back and forth from Mac to any other platform. So I had to invest in flash drives so I could back up the stuff that I had on my Mac and put it on my PC. So that's one of the gadgets I got. I'm not going to take it out the box because I want to stay safe through the move. So I plan to take that with me. But Mac is so proprietary. I want to say I like it, but I have not learned to love it at all. I'm a techie who actually knows what these different parts are, and so you can't get me with the because you changed the name, it's a fancy name now. You charge $79. Mac had a multi-port that I needed in order for me to connect other devices to this Mac, because all of the ports are C ports, USB-C, and I don't like that because there's so many other gadgets out there that's not only not USB-C, but it's things that I actively use all the time. So, for example, I got a battery charger. This is a solar charger. I keep this in my car. You see that? That's a solar panel. And if you don't have sun, you can charge this up by USB, micro USB. So even though this is a rechargeable solar battery, it's a micro USB. So I don't want a device that, you know, it makes it impossible to connect to other devices. I just got to get one proprietary device. When I seen that happening, I just automatically started investing in different devices I knew I was going to need in order to stay sane and tolerate Mac. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know who list I got on, but it's some people that keep on calling me for fundraisers for police department, cancer, all kinds of stuff. I'm on a list that is crazy. I try to block them calls and I tell them it's being recorded and I record them because they keep coming. All wanting to me to donate something to them. It's crazy. Now you blowing up my phone. Okay, so now we talk about some of those records. I know some people you've had debates about the map. I have it with my family. I'm a tech, and so I'm just gonna tell it like a TIE. Mac is not the best computer. I will tip my hat on where they excel and where they don't, where they fail by comparison. I never want a device that's so proprietary that I have to get special stuff to use my own more. And it's drives me nuts. That bothers me a lot. So, for example, I got the iPad. I got the iPad because the netbook that I'm using video right now, keyboard is messed up. And that's how the government gave it to me. I went to go through the keyboard, the keyboard, not keyboard, for the MacBook. It helped to get the MacBook because they so expensive. I said, I just want to learn it. I don't even have time to learn how to use. So they sent me to use it. The first one, the battery didn't work. Used on me don't work. I bought used stuff before. You know, you service items, you choose that service items. And then you buy new and don't be none wrong. Sometimes you just see somebody got the items and doing tape and the item right back and the tape no longer selling for you. So when I see the word service, you know, that bothers me. Let this bother. Uh, now I gotta get into the lightning. This the tip, the tip that's only compatible with eye stuff. Like here, I can't stand um because all my stuff is USB, the regular USB. That's the good part right here. So I had to get an adapter. So I can connect my iPad with other stuff. But anyway, um, I wasn't impressed with the Mac and I started taking a class. I didn't finish it because the keyboard went out on the Mac. So at that point, just moved over my life, kept using my PC laptop. HP, um, it's got no problem. And no issue with the keyboard or anything. I didn't have any problem. I disrespect the last update. Because I wasn't had it 2 times. I was very fortunate. This um, laptop I got for $700 at QVC like 5 years ago. It's an i5 processor speed and a 2 terabyte hard drive, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I typed in those specs and tried to get the same thing in the Mac world, $3,000. all you fucking kids, 700 computers, 3,000. That's the problem, the biggest problem I have in there. So I'm gonna be making more videos. Yes, you're gonna hear me have some more cake, but guess what? Now in this day of COVID, it's a lot more professional than having that. A lot more openings and ask for somebody with, I care, I know, especially in the sober. And, and I do understand that because my thing is they had a creative, they had a market on creative cast, sketch Photoshop. So that's surprised you know, I prefer to have more music. That wasn't always the case. I used to say, you work out, they on the PC. I have never seen them work opportunity. Now that's completely changed. This way I actually work from home, using my at all. I'm trying to finish the Africa class because it's not the government gave me keyboard broke down on it. So speaking of keyboard, this is the keyboard I got to replace the keyboard I'm using on the Mac because the keyboard on the Mac got working. Seven, seven keys, one other key that was great. And I told them that right away. I told them go through there. That people got, that people got me. But it was enough working right. And I said, well, I just don't really snap off of it. Well, it didn't take long before I couldn't do it. So this arm keyboard, along with a lot of other products that I have bought from Walmart from this brand on, has been right on. And I highly recommend it. This keyboard is nice. You can also use it as a keyboard to connect the iPad. I'm using it as a keyboard on the Mac right now. And I can also switch anything to use it for it's good. Also, it's compatible with the PC. So, that is just all a great product. So far, I have real sturdy and nice looking actually. So that's my one thing I can say so far. Everything that I have taken with it was very nice and good. Sturdy up on there. Because you know the Italian kids, if they don't get used to it, they're easy. This is nice and sturdy. It's what the DSP on planet. It's another story. Walmart, I can't say, it's just, I got million the online is a good I was talking about the iPad and I was like, I got the iPad in the middle of this movie and I really want to sit down to use it and all. But I use my tablet quite a bit. And Galaxy Tab. Galaxy make nice devices too. I'm a Galaxy girl. I'm a Galaxy Note girl since the Note 1. This is the Note 9, and I got the Ultra now, which is basically the Note 20 or whatever. It's the Note 20, it's the Note. They don't make the Note phones anymore. And now you gotta get the Note. The people who are looking for the Note 4, you gonna get them with this Ultra. Let's take the Ultra, guys. Let's take the Ultra. This the phone is the bomb, baby. The bomb. After having 7 months, hands down, this the best camera. I went down this video with this camera, and I wanted to be able to show you this camera on this video. So, I didn't use this camera. What is it? The rest of my videos I did, I could never picture. Every time somebody wanted to fight me, why? I have to know. This is when the iPhone can do this, then I can do it on iPad. You got iPad got to my house. iPad still can't do it. You use the note, you overnight user, you trying to upgrade, and you ain't know what's the next phone to go to. It's your Galaxy is Ultra, new Ultra, but that's a camera 52 and it's good. 200 megapixel. I can put this is the next one. Well, I'm able to take care of it. Okay. So yeah, that's just the Ultra. This is the go-to. So I go to all the time. But these over 40 eyes decided looking at this small lettering on this book. I didn't get the iPad at first because I didn't know found out I needed to love HP. And even that, everything works. It's a hard drive. Yeah, I ain't worked a hard drive. Yeah. I need, and I learned from the last time. Okay, good. That's like that. Okay, I know that they do on a regular basis. That's what they do. That's the next and get next. As you go further, I'm looking at the relationship. I'm not going to do questions. less personable, yes. But I did get the figure after I didn't get the clothes because of the price. I wanted to figure just the way that hey, Lisa, what's up with you? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Well, I'm in the middle of a chat, sharing my go-to gadgets, partially to purge and get rid of stuff that I've been holding on to for way too long. And now it's my time. I'm moving. This is my last day where I will be a resident. The resident. And so what I did is I got all my stuff into this thing that I want. This ain't all my stuff, but the stuff that I actually truly want. I put it in there first. And when I got through with that, I looked back at my house and I realized, I ain't had nothing else in there. I'm gonna be fine with nothing else. So I'm doing this video, and that's all, you do. We do these hard videos. That's what we do. This is a hard to do. So that's how you can do it. So you just do it. Some things are going to make these are more boxes of stuff than I have bought ever seen. And I know a lot of tech people come in and they talk about it with a unboxing and they just open it, but they don't talk about it later on after a week down the road. So I want to talk about that. This I thought was going to work out so well. This is called a face and program. Find your face if you can. Well, let's start with you never do that. That one thing. However, wow, you can barely hear me. Wow, I don't know what to do to change that. Because this is that MacBook. So maybe somebody who's more techy than me can tell me how do you change the volume on the mic? And I don't know what I gotta do. Is that okay? So I just gotta stay up close to the mic. That's really I'm close to the mic. No. Okay. So that was the problem. Okay. So yeah. Um yeah, so some things didn't work out. So let me tell you what didn't work out about this. Now, it didn't follow me at all when I tried to take video to finish. Did not follow me at all. But I tell you, this was a great camera mount for everyday use. So you can sit this thing anywhere, any place, and take video. That part I love. But guess what? Just like the next piece that I mentioned earlier, the main part that broke on here is the part that holds the phone. So engineers, would you please make a mount for cameras that don't break? You know that's the most stressed part that's used the most. Why wouldn't you make that more sturdy? I don't understand. So if you get this for if you considering this is actually good. But I wouldn't say it's hard for us because this was a great tripod until it wasn't great. It did turn 360 degrees. It didn't fall on my face, never, not once. So that part was a problem. But as far as the apparatus itself, I got it repaired, so I didn't lose that much money. But it was useful. I did get some use out of it until, nope, until I broke the mouth. That's part that always breaks first for me. And it's crazy. I don't understand why these engineers all this time making stuff with phones don't make it sturdy. I done been through all kinds of cameras, camera mounts. I mean, big bucks. I done spent on that. Buying a camera mount that holds that sturdy, durable, and won't break. I mean, it's I have an extra need for it to be durable because I usually have a cover on my case. I mean, and my phone that's also fixed, you know. So I want a camera mount that holds my camera. So like I said, this is the best idea. And I say everywhere I go, nothing beats this. It just matters. And, and, no problem with it coming off. And there's no parts. There's no moving parts to break. So I love that. To me, that's the winner. That's strictly least intent. Strictly good next door. Hey Dion, welcome to the chat. How you doing? This is my longest haul ever. That's because I'm moving. I don't want to move all this stuff back into the house just to have this video. So I'm doing the video actually in my bed. What happened to me in this van is that I realized I have everything I want in this van. I don't want nothing else in my house. And it's not like I'm being addicted, so it's not an issue like that. Um, thank God. But I now have an issue that I have a lot of stuff I gotta get rid of. So the first thing I wanted to get rid of is all these boxes that has accumulated in my house of gadgets that I bought in the past that I had intended to make a video when I first purchased them, but didn't get around to it. You follow me? They know I say that a lot, around to it. It's around to it. I can get around to it now. I see it. I get to it. So my procrastination and all my procrastination, that stuff accumulated. And that's not something I want to take to the new place for any reason, nor do I want to store it. So I'm doing this video. So that's why I call it my longest haul ever. Now, I can't show you this gadget, but it's actually on my car. It's actually being in use. That's another reason why I say the box. Because sometimes the situation be like that. I'm actually using it, so I ain't gonna take it off just to do the video. Um, and I don't want to wait to do the video to use it. But this has been a great product that has the same principle where it holds the phone by magnet. And that really helps me out with the Uber because I've been doing Uber Eats, trying to ride car. So that's another box. So you got me there. Okay. Back to the now. One of the things I got is not quite a gadget, but I got it to hold my gadget. Okay. So that right now is one of my favorite things, especially because never had a purse or, carrying case that accommodated all my gadgets. And I'm usually carrying more than one. Like I'm usually carrying a laptop and a tablet or a smartphone and a tablet or a tablet and, something else. So, now it's, I gotta give her a name. Lena. Lena. Okay, let me show you Lena right here. That's good. My leopard print bag. How much do we love this? Love it! Everybody who know me know I love the leopard print. Well, I like any animal. So I like zebra, leopard. But anyway, I do have a lot of leopard print stuff. I keep it. So when I find me a bag that actually holds my gadgets at head wheels, I was just amazed. So what this is actually a sewing bag, sewing an arts and crafts bag. So sometimes when you look at the one thing, you find you in another thing. For me, I was looking for a computer, okay, to hold my computer, but that didn't quite work out. So I learned how you can have a different compartment. Okay, yeah. Put my little mouse there. I can put my charging bricks right there. I put my cables in that section, and then it's big enough to accommodate other stuff. Like other things, like I have other tablets. It's another tablet. I got two of them. I'm explaining why the heck I didn't have two tablets. Then the fact that I could put each one in its separate package, because that's what I don't like. I don't like uh, carrying cases that have just one copy and then everything else is dumped in to a big section. That's whether it's a purse or a background. I like it, the compartments of this particular bag. I love it. So I can have phone in one pocket. That's what I found. With few, few purses, bags, or accessories that are were big enough for my note. Well, this is actually open. Galaxy S23 Ultra. And I love this. Pocket big enough for the Ultra, and the pocket also big enough for the tab. Pocket big enough. This is inside. So I need to do it right here. This on the outside. This on the inside. Love that. And then finally, a laptop. Usually fits in the back pocket. How much do you love that? Love that. So this right here, this bag alone can contain all of the stuff, including the mini cables that I collect by having all those kind of gadgets. Y'all okay? I have correct. And I can put my face in there. We got this. So that's the one gadget, or I should say not gadget, that's the one accessory I use to carry my gadgets that I just love. I just purchased it. I am loving it. I can put everything in there. Yeah, I'm here for this. This I can take on the plane, bus, train, car. So we love this. This is actually a sewing craft or a textbook. Even got my iPad. I love that. But we love, we love this. This is my favorite. That is going to be the conclusion of this podcast. I'm going to come back and have several videos on tablets because they have, I feel like I could need to talk about them separately in more detail. So anyway, yeah, I got rid of so many boxes. I'm proud of myself. Now, see, that's why I like to do videos because I can consider these things done and done and while I also actually achieve creating videos. Now, anybody who follow me, anybody who sees this video later, will help me out. You can cut this video down into pieces with different things I did talk about in this video. But I just want to get this video done. I don't have the time or the energy to do all the graphics and cut the picture, and that used to be my favorite part. This is from a person who loves editing. You will find out one day when God calls you that it don't have nothing to do with what you want to do or what you want to do. Sometimes you call for something regardless of whether you like it or want to do it. So in my case, I love the computer. And if I had my way, I would never do anything but I'm killing myself literally in front of this computer. And so I kept being hard headed. I wouldn't listen. I kept on working myself to death. More and more and more. To the point where I had a health crisis that I didn't like. I wasn't happy with it. And it's scary. The, the new problem, new issue, if they took it seriously, I went through all kinds of tests, find out what was caused. I thought it was stress. I do think it was stress, but it was a wake up call to I gotta stop doing whatever it is that I'm doing. And for me, it's the computer. I can't just be in front of the computer like I used to all the time. So I've been spending a lot of my time that y'all haven't seen me. The whole new field, y'all know the whole new training and solar. Other training I added to that on top of solar, project management. Um, I'm also taking up Apple training. I just want to get in a different field altogether. And one of the things is calling my name. That's real today. I couldn't stay 4 years in college. I'm 61 years old, and I want to get into animation. I want to get into it. I'm being called in a different direction. That's what I want. But sometimes you get moved and pulled to a direction that it needs you. And there's a need, I believe, for me. Maybe. Um, and so, I'm trying to get in. Nobody took a bite of my resume yet. But I expect that to change eventually. So I'm not going to give up. But it is challenging me to do other things besides computer. I don't want to just do computer work. It's sitting. Sitting at this desk, it's hard on my hips and my knees and my two bad knees and bad hips. And it comes from sitting. You know, I used to complain about sitting so long. 20 years ago, I was looked at like I was crazy. Now they call sitting the new smoking. So it's no good. It's not good for us. And I'm trying to and in the midst of all that, I gotta move. So came on to do this video, to do with all these dang on boxes. And my family kept looking at me like I'm crazy. Why is got all these boxes? Why is it keeping? Why is it keep moving? Why is it keep moving? Why is it keep moving? So I had to do this video. Because I want to share things that I know, the things that I'm using, that turn out to be, very useful to me. And I thought I would share. So I hope that can lift up anybody or somebody today. And that being said, that's the end of this video for now. Now I'm about to go into I think I got a big gun in the box right there. For the box. Get rid of the box. There we go. I'm trying to save my life for the better. I'm stop paying to stuff. And people. Some people are toxic. Some people you hang on too long and you be gone. You be the one going off this earth because you were stressed out, stressing out with them. I can't. I want to spend the rest of my life pursuing things that are good for me. Okay? So until we see each other again, I may not see you until I'm in the new place, but if I see you before then, I'll be talking about more than people that I just want to get you down and get off. I can give it all these times. Burning one. This can all be burning one. That's what I want to do. So now, my other day. I'm in the van and I'm living the van life. You know, the police came here today. Somebody, oops, somebody called in on me. Okay. I, um, I put the there. So I'm in my van. home. This my business. I said, not because I'm homeless, because my home is right there. I do have a house. I just wanted to try it one, one time. That is hello. I got this one. Touch the ball. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I tried it out. So they was like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm okay. Uh, someone said you're in bed. Someone said somebody is really in the bed. I was like, "Damn, no!" All the time out here, if somebody lives in the man is a problem. Look, you see that? It's 1999. Low pain. This is my last day having it, and I just wanted to try it. That was my only thing. And go up doing this thing. And hey, guess what? I love it. I love it. I could totally live this life. I could live. I could live in a village. Or in my case, I wanted to be a one of those handicap buses, the 80 buses, the 80 buses. Uh, it's, it's echoing. I don't have nothing else open. Anyway, anyway, I'm up to the side. Anyway, that's that's all. You want to just ask or be bosses. That's okay. I just wanted to do this. Yeah, that's why I call this longest call ever. That's what all these things was saying. What you know, and I was just get along with my family, respect my time, or my family, and just put my friends, make it a video. So now it's a one in South Peace.